Hi, I'm Jeremy Poole, and today I'm going to be showing you how you install Recollector on a PC running Microsoft Windows. If you happen to be running on a Mac, then there's a separate video you should watch that shows how to install Recollector on a Mac. Later in the video, I'll also be showing you how you can license your copy of Recollector so that it can switch from be running in demo mode, which it initially does, to running in fully licensed mode. Okay, to get started, open up a web browser and go to the address that is shown on the screen, collectingcatalog.com. At that site, you will see a menu at the top of the page, and the fourth item in the menu is Download. So you want to click on that. And now there's a button, MS Windows, click here. That will install Recollector for a Windows machine. First, a installation page comes up, so you'll put in a little bit of information. One of the things you can put in is what it is you collect. So I'll put in shells. And now click on the download button. And that's all there is. The download is extremely quick, a few seconds. The installation program will be in your downloads folder, and there it is, and simply open it up to run it. You may get asked a security question about whether you're sure it's okay to install the program that you've just downloaded, and you just proceed through that, and you'll be put into the Recollector startup wizard or setup wizard. This just has a few buttons to click to get you through, and you can just accept the defaults and the installation occurs, and it's done. Now, when the installation is complete, if you look at your desktop, you will see you have a new Recollector icon, and that's what you can use to start the program. So let's double click on that to start up Recollector. The very, very first time that you run Recollector after installing it, when you didn't have it on your computer before, you will see this message welcoming you to the program. It gives you the option of creating a new collection right away. Now, I'm not going to go through that here because there's a separate video that describes that process in more detail. So I'm going to click the button that just says, just continue using Recollector. Let me move this up. Notice that it says there's no open collection. Well, that makes sense because you haven't created a collection yet. Once you have a collection open, when Recollector starts up, it will open up your collection automatically. Also notice at the top, it says we're running in demo mode. And demo mode is just the same as fully licensed mode with one exception. In demo mode, there's a limit of 25 records in a collection. Well, that's enough for you to try the program out, see whether it's going to work for your needs, and if it does, then you can purchase a license which will take you out of demo mode. And let me show you the process for doing that. Let's return to the Recollector web page and this download section here. If we scroll down a bit, you'll see the purchase Recollector choice. And this is how you purchase a license. You click on this and it will take you to a page that lets you pay the $49 license fee through PayPal. You don't actually have to have a PayPal account to do it. It'll let you pay with a credit card. One thing I should mention that the $49 is a one-time only fee. There's no annual renewal fees required, and you'll be entitled to updates and customer support as part of your license. When you've purchased the license key, you'll be sent an email pretty much right away, and let me show you what that email looks like. In the email, there will be a 16-character license key. You can copy that, Control-C, select it and copy it, and you can then return to Recollector, and under the Help menu, there is an About Recollector Product Registration choice. So we'll open that up, And there you'll see Register, Remove Demo Mode Restrictions. Click on that, and there's where you enter your 16-character key. I'll just paste it since I copied it a moment ago, and there it is. And now I'm going to click Register. Before I do that, notice at the top of the collection window in the background, it says at the top, Demo Mode. Well, once I've done the registration, and now it's fully registered, that demo mode goes away. And you now have a fully licensed version of the program. Also on the Help menu, there is a Check for Updates button. And that's useful if you want to know whether there's a newer version of the program that you can download and upgrade to. So let's click on that. And right now it says my version of Recollector is up to date. And that makes sense since we just downloaded and installed the current version. But if in a few months a new version is made available, you can use Check for Updates to see whether there is a new version available, and then you can simply repeat the download and install process, and it will overwrite the program with the latest version. It will not affect your data, it will not affect your license key. It's really quite safe to do the reinstallation with the latest version. The program also itself checks every so often, I think once a week, to see whether you're running the latest version. And if you're not, it puts up a little notice telling you that there's a newer version available. So that's it. That's all that's involved in getting started with Recollector on a Windows PC.